Hi guys, it's still sort of Thursday and I am going to talk about myself because Tyler did it and I felt like doing it too. Yep. I've always been very perceptive as a person. I think I can sense problems, or you know, like I can read people. It sounds weird and stalkerish because I know their life and I know who they are even though they don't know me, which is basically what happens. But because when I talk to someone I can get an immediate sense of, oh, you fumble over your words when you need to talk to somebody about how you feel, but when you talk about sports you're passionate. I remember very well. I have a very good memory. So if you tell me countless times that your parents are arguing and then you're like, oh, problems at home, oh, my dad's here, my mom's here, you don't need to tell me that something's going wrong. I can... Intuitive. Good at reasoning, I guess. All my life I've never had to listen at doors. I've always been invited in to just hear what happens, and sometimes I hear things that, you know, as a child, maybe I shouldn't have heard. Maybe I would have turned out differently if I hadn't realised that people are like this so early on. And I know a lot of people that feel bad for me in having that harshness thrust upon me, but to them I say, suck it up. Because I did, and don't cry over my lost innocence, because I don't do that anymore. I gave that up a long time ago. My world outlook is very cynical and dark, and you know, that's just who I am. And I think sometimes my cynicism or my sarcasm or my harshness gets mistaken for not caring, and that's not at all true, because I feel my good friends know me enough to know that when I'm saying things, sarcastic things to them, it's out of love. Being critical is out of love. It's the way I was raised. That was the affection I was given. That was the affection I was told was the norm, you know. And that's how I act. And some people can't handle that, and that's soured a lot of things for me. But that's... suck it up, move on. That's my life philosophy. And I know, again, people that are bothered by the fact that my life philosophy is not let's make things better, but to suck it up and learn from it and move on. It's very short and to the point, and I can live by it, so then why does it matter that you cannot? Because something else works for you, and I don't have a problem with that. But the thing is, people can never be on the same page as one another, because, like Sarah said, everyone is just as self-absorbed as you are, and you are, because you right now in your head are having this one experience. You're watching this video and you're going, oh yeah, this, oh no, how can you say that? Because that's what your life experience tells you. And the way that you sitting there are feeling your fingers on the keyboard or looking at this video is the same way that I'm moving my fingers or somebody else in the next room is typing. That's how you have such an intense amount of feeling. You here in your head have to extend all the way out to your limbs and to your thoughts and create that. When do you have time to understand that thing inside someone else? And that's why you will never ever be completely on the same page as someone else, and that's why people will always have different opinions and different outlooks and different personalities, and that's a fact of life, and that's what makes life life. And as for me, the four people that I am, the depressed, cynical, insecure, anxious person, the really debatey, talky person that I'm being right now, the mothering hen, the giver of advice that I tend to do with y'all even though I'm the youngest, and then the kind of catharsis, I guess, me that is very crazy. That's who I am. And though I don't know where I'm going, though I don't know exactly who I am, that's what I know. And that's what I intend to do. Because before you pick up a stance on anything, or before you understand why you protect your things or you take certain definitions and identities, you need to have some sense of yourself. I'm not saying you need to know where you're headed, or you don't even need to know where you are right now. You just need to know that this is me. This is me in my body, and I'm going to become something. Sabina, I'll see you tomorrow.